Guys, stop wasting time. Stop being slow about it. I'm working so hard to make this night a magical night. Buy your tickets. I'm so excited. One thing I'm excited about for this show is just to get to interact with the bad boys and girls. We are doing this live. Oh, prepare to be amazed. Prepare for music. Prepare for dancing. Please get your girlfriends together and have a shot before you step into the scene, because when you step into the scene, it's going to be a bumper clock thing going on. Guys, I love you so much. Please click on the link if you haven't got your tickets. And for those who have your tickets, I love you so much. Thank you so much. And I will see you at the Purple Couch Tour. Love you. Mwah! What is good, guys? Happy Tuesday. Grab a drink because it's Tea Tuesday, meaning that we got the dilemmas in deck. We got the information ready. Honestly, I love my WhatsApp group chat right now because you girlies have been sending in so many chaotic stories. And also shout out to the people who have been looking and writing in the form as well. I've been having a little bit of that. So I've put all my compilation together on some of my favorite dilemmas that I want to speak about this week. But if you guys have a dilemma that you want to speak about, that you want us to speak about, make sure that you click on the link below, join our WhatsApp communities, and get with the gang because we be chatting. First things up, we have from the group chat, WhatsApp group chat, Joyce, I need help. My man is boring. Like, he does everything right, takes me places, I go, drives me wherever, pays for everything, affectionate when we at home, but this man has no chat. Like, most of the time it's awkward silences, and I'm not a very lead the conversation girly, so I don't know what to do. I know that this is his first relationship, but I'm bored and overstimulated, but I don't want to go back to single life. What should I do? She said, everyone was shouting at me to finally post my man. I had to edit the pictures. You cop girl. Your man can't be that ugly that you have to put Facetune on his face. That's an ogre. It's given Shrek. It's given, what's that man on the Hunchback of Notre Dame? It's given, yeah, he must have been real ugly. Me personally, I feel like attraction is everything. And sometimes attraction is not even physical. Like, I've been attracted to some real dead things. I'm not going to lie. There has been some ugly boys in my life that I have fancied. But their personality, their aura, their steez, they might make me feel safe. That's where I find attraction in them, which in turns covers the fact that they're not sexy.
But have you edited their picture before?
I have never gone to the, I'm somebody that if I know my man is ugly, I'm going to let you know he's sexy to me, meaning that he is universally ugly, but to my eyes, the beholder, he's fine. Do you know what I mean? I like to give people that disclaimer. If people are like, oh, let me see your man, I need to let you know that he's nice to me, which means keep your opinions to yourself. I mean, for me, the main thing that attracts me in a man is if he's looking after you. And from what I'm seeing here, he looks after you. He's affectionate. He pays for everything. He drives you. But also, you're missing the mental stimulation here because you don't care what he has to say. He has no chats. It's awkward silences. I feel like that's conversation for me is very important in a relationship. You let me know, girlies. I love a chit chat with my man. I love a gist with my man. If I'm with my man, I need to tell you about my day. I need to be feeling like I want to offload on you and tell you everything. So me not being able to have a conversation with a guy, or you not being able to have a conversation with a guy that you're dating, is not giving. So it seems like there's more of an issue with his looks. He's not sexy and he's got no chat. It's a difficult one, isn't it? It's a difficult one. I personally believe one thing that I've learned growing up, just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to force yourself to like them. And if you and yourself know that you don't like him and maybe you're feeling bad because he likes you that much, don't feel guilty about walking away. Because that's the thing that I feel like a lot of us girlies do. Guys will throw themselves on you and then you feel kind of obliged to soften their ego by also reciprocating, even though you know deep in your heart, like, he's just not giving. If you have to edit his pictures, you're using Facetune or Face App, kiss number 2, to make sure his facial features are softer, because he's not that fine. Like, no one could be that ugly. No one could be that ugly. No man is worth that. I'm sorry. No man is worth that. I think you need to rethink. My main thing is, if he was a good guy and you were he stimulated your mind and he was funny and you loved talking to him, then I would be like, okay, cool. But it seems to me, from what I'm hearing, he's clapped and he's also boring. Yeah, he gotta go. Cause the ugly ones usually be having the personality, so I'm surprised.
Yeah, because they've got to work more, but he's doing his work more with the money.
Yeah, but then it seems like, okay, then am I toxic to be like, I mean, don't get rid of him because he hasn't done anything. Maybe he's a warmer upper, but definitely be open to dating other people. That's what I would say. Right, next one. So this is a form. Thank you for filling out the form. Thank you for filling out the form. The form is in the description if you want to go again. Okay, I was going out with my friends to see an Afrobeats band in LA. I got free tickets for my 2 male friends and my girl, Per. Whilst we're on a group call planning rides, my male friend adds someone else, his friend, Mike. Mike says he finna pull up, but needs a ride because he's at his girlfriend's place without his car. Don't forget that. Fast forward, we're at the event, then another club after. The night goes on and I start feeling he's flirting. But I'm not sober, so maybe I'm delusional. Still, he keeps touching me when he laughs. I've never met him before, but he is fine though. Night ends, we're in a circle deciding where to eat. He puts his arm around my waist, then slightly slides it to the side of my butt. I said, Chai! I knew it, but he has a girlfriend. We all know that. We walk to the pizzeria and he grabs my flipping hand. In the car, he puts his hand on my inner thigh and I had mine on his. He starts rubbing my cat, bro. Our friends are in the front of the seat looking back, but Mike does not care. It was all very, very risky. Guys, am I the villain? Should I send a hi girly text? I barely know him or his girl, but still I might do it. But what if I initiated the whole thing? Did I? Oh, you naughty girl. You're so naughty. You're so naughty. I want to. You're very naughty. You're very saucy. And why? First of all, why? Okay. Me personally, how do I even, what advice do I give to this? What I would say about this situation, me, I believe in karma. I am a karmatic person. If you know you want to sleep with someone's man, you shouldn't cry when somebody also sleeps with your man. Because as you give, so shall you receive. There are a lot of good-looking, sexy, attractive guys in this world that are single and are about it. I'm sure he's not the only man in your life that wants to rub your pussy. Do you understand? You are aware he has a girlfriend. Is he probably cheating on her with multiple women? Yes, because he's very audacious about it. Everybody knows he has a girl. He's met you for the first time. He's got his arm over you. He's playing with your... Like, that already should be like, I know you're around. And I feel like a guy that is around is a bit of an ick to me anyways. I don't like a guy that's too hungry. Like, if you're so confident that the first day we meet, you're already touching and like, I already feel like you're around. And me, like, usually the guys that I tend to go for, like, you need to be on your exclusive P. You need to be on your exclusive P. But also, to add on to that, you're sloppy and you're also in a relationship. I think that's a double I will slap you type of situation. You're like, usually guys in relationships, like even if they're around or they're around, they're usually, you know, respectable because they you know, they don't want to get caught or they're usually cheeky with it. But he's just slanging all over the LA, all over the Bumbuckler LA. I personally, if you know you can't take it, don't give it. If you know you can't receive it, don't give it. I'm an advocate for it may be you. It may happen to you next. So I would honestly suggest, and also just being in the friend, you're in the same friendship group. You guys are all friends. Obviously, the sleep that you is not going anywhere except you guys have. Everyone's gonna know about it. Like, keep your clean and find another guy to play with outside of your group and someone who's preferably single. That way. So let's move on to the next dilemma. Which one have we got, Hazzy? Okay, where was this sent in, Haz?
This one was sent in a private message.
Big up all the Instagram community, guys. If you are not following us on Instagram, make sure you do. It is Cocktails and Takeaway, where we tell cocktails while having cocktails. Thank you. Hi, Madam Joyce. I need your opinion on something. I've been talking to this guy for over 2 years now. He's Nigerian and I'm East African, which means you're ass fat. Thank you. We met during our master degree, and my first impression of him that he was a bit of a player. Despite that, we spent almost every day together and he pursued me hard. Expensive gifts, dates, love bombing, the whole thing. This went on for about a year. He kept trying to make things official, but I was hesitant because we belong to different faiths. So I suggested we stay friends. Eventually, we ended up in a situationship. We were still seeing each other, but with no real commitment from either side. At first, everything was fine, but then he started becoming inconsistent. He disappeared for days and only replied when I felt like it. Recently, I finally confronted him and he admitted that during those times he was actually seeing someone else, but claimed it was just physical and that his feelings were still for me. He asked me to come and see him and I'm the woman he really cares about. Oh God. I know the girl. She's someone he used to like before we ever started talking, and I know he really wanted to be with her. I later found out that she actually had been cheating on her now husband with him at the time. What's going on with the loyalty these days? Apparently, he didn't know and only found out after their fling ended right before she got married. I even saw his TikTok repost around that time, and they were all about heartbreak and posts about being done dirty. I can't help but feel like he only came back to me because she left him to marry someone else. What do you think? So let's get to the facts here. You are in a situationship with a guy that you like, he likes you, but you both agreed that you can't be together because of faith differences. I feel like the issue that I'm having here, and I feel like, girl, you need to open your eyes here a little bit, is the fact that you are expecting commitment from a man who is not committed to you. And you've made it clear that you can't be committed to each other. So I feel like you're just serving yourself breakfast here. You've obviously caught feelings for him. And I think sometimes us ladies, I need to even learn about myself, because as a woman, I know I'm a lover girl. I find it hard to do situationships. I find it difficult to just have physical relationships with people and not catch feelings. So I avoid it like the plague. You've been intimate with this guy and you've been intimate with him for a long time, but you are expecting things that's outside of your physical relationship, like him telling you about him seeing other women whilst you are together or whilst you have your situationship, your non-exclusive situationship. He's not obliged to tell you those things, in my opinion. I don't believe he's obliged to tell you what he's doing outside of you having sex with him. I feel like that, do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm wrong here, Hazzy.
No, technically you're right. It is a situationship. So really, whatever you do when you're not with the person, that's between them and God.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't expect boyfriend treatment from a man that's told you he doesn't want to make you his girlfriend.
Exactly.
Do not expect boyfriend treatment from a man who has not made you his girlfriend. Do not exclusify or do not make exclusive things like buying gifts and being taken out on dates and him telling you that you look pretty as boyfriend treatment. You can go out with your friends for lunch. You can go out for food with your colleague. Things that are exclusive to relationships is trust, is partnership, is exclusivity. Those things are in the remit of being in a relationship. Sometimes just because a guy is nice to you doesn't mean he wants you to be his boyfriend. It's just a human gesture. It's just like, not everybody has to fuck you and be a dick, you know? I think there are guys who are mature enough to want to have a physical relationship with you and also be nice to you because you're a human being. That's a mature man. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that he wants you to be his boyfriend. He just wants to be nice to you and also have some of your poussoir. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But what us as ladies need to take as Bible is the thing that a man says. And what he has said is that he can't have this relationship with you, or he can't have an exclusive relationship with you because of his faith beliefs. That's honest. That's true. So the expectation that he should tell you about this person and that person, I feel like is a bit unfair. I feel like it's very unfair. And I feel like, unfortunately, maybe some of the actions that he's taken, which is acts of kindness, you've taken it as, oh, so this could possibly be going somewhere. I think as well, the woman that he's dated, she's trash. The woman that it's always, I told you, it's always the wicked woman. How can this woman treat you like you're a sighting, bruv? The man that you're begging to be with is a sighting to another woman. Look how the tables turn. Look how the cycle goes. The ex-girlfriend that he's still madly in love with has a husband and he's just a bit on the side when she's feeling down. And guess who is his bit on the side? You. It's not funny. I've been there. You're the bit on the side. You're the bit on the side. And that's a tough realization. But I've had that same realization where it's like, oh. And baby girl, I feel like you deserve so much better than that. You went to school, you've done your masters, you're doing your thing. East African girl, I know your ass is fat. Like, if you know you want a committed relationship, it's not from him you're getting the committed relationship from. So I would even say, don't even be like, oh, you know what, let's just go and be buddies or whatever. Girl, it's not for you. You're a lover girl. That's okay. Preserve yourself and hold yourself for someone who will love you and value you in the way that you deserve. And that's the cookies and cream, sister. Hi, Joyce. I'm a 22-year-old transgender woman who has been in a relationship with a man in his 40s for 5 years, since she was 16. Hey. And he would have been 35. He's married with kids, but always told me he'd leave his wife once their youngest starts nursery in September.
We're in March.
So if how old are you? Sorry, guys, I have to break this one down in my brain. If the child has just started nursery, what's the nursery age? Is that not 9 months?
You can be up to 11 months. You could be minimum 11 months.
Okay, so it's minimum 11 months. Okay, so he's just had a child within the year.
Oh, that's even worse. It's even gotten worse. You can be 6 months to
6 months to 3 years. Okay, so he's just had a newborn baby.
Mm-hmm.
He told his girlfriend that he'd be leaving his wife when the child starts nursery in September. He's been very involved in my transition, buying me wigs and even attending my hormone therapy appointments. He told me his wife is boring in bed and that I give him the best intimacy he's ever had. Because of him, I even agreed not to get bottom surgery since he likes that part of me. But after Valentine's Day, when he cancelled our dinner because of his kids, because one of his kids was sick, I finally asked about what our future actually looks like. That's when he admitted he has no intention of leaving his family. We argued, he said cruel things. He said he could never marry someone who can't bench press more than him and that I look like Ice JJ Fish when my hair isn't done. When I threatened to tell his wife and church about us, he trashed my house and stole my wigs. Now his wife is wearing one of my HD lace wigs in his WhatsApp profile picture. Should I tell her everything? Just even the fact that, and I'm going to tread very lightly here, even the fact that he has been in a relationship with you since you were 16 and he's 35 is incredibly predatory. and I want to say something to the young girls that watch this show. There is nothing sexy. Do not find it a compliment if you are 16, 17, 18, 19 years old and a 30-something, 40-something, 50-something man is approaching you. Do not be flattered about it. It is very, very predatory because you're young and impressionable and you haven't navigated life. You are malleable. You are easy to manipulate. Trust me, there is nothing. Anyone that tells you, yeah, oh my God, I'm 17 and this 30-something year old is trying to chat, that guy is a creep and that guy wants to have his way with you. Okay? That's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say, any man that tells you that he's leaving his wife, he wants to leave his wife, girl, it's the oldest trick in the book. It's a man that would tell you that, oh, I'm going to leave my wife, I'm going to leave her, but we're staying in the same house and I can't go for Valentine's. Girl, that man is not going anywhere. The only time a man is going to leave his relationship is when he's leaving his relationship. Until you see those divorce papers, anything goes. Especially when a man has been with his woman for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50. All this, the relationship, he's this and that. And it might not be a lie. Maybe there's a season of that, but a 15-year relationship is going to have its ups and downs. And maybe out of those 15 years, there's a year where they really struggled. You might be involved in the year that they're struggling. But you see, one thing I've learned about marriage is endurance. Marriage is endurance. Marriage is commitment. If you spend 20 years in a marriage and you have one rough year, apparently that's game. Apparently that's good. Apparently you did okay. No one is ever not married until they're not married. Meaning that unless you see the divorce papers, that woman is still in his life. Now, in my brain, my calculations is he's been telling you that he's leaving his wife, but then he's had a child within the year that he's told you that he's leaving his wife. Am I being mistaken? So was it that he was deceiving you, or was it that you were just manipulated so bad that you couldn't see what the signs were? I think he needs to get reported. I don't think this is even should I tell his wife? I think he needs to get reported to the authorities because what he did is very abusive and is very predatory. And I know you're an adult now, but this is how these things happen. This is how these things happen when when you're young and somebody basically trains you up to tolerate things or to think things are acceptable or do you know what I mean? To shape you into what they want because you're easily impressed and you receive things differently. You don't have as much critical thinking when you're younger because you haven't seen life. So someone is showing you how things should be like. I'm really sad to hear that, to be honest. And I think he needs to be reported. His church needs to, what would you do, Hazzy? What do you think that she should do?
I think, first of all, she needs to recognize that a lot of these down low men, it's very common. She was probably not the only person that he was talking to.
Definitely.
Like, it's giving, yes, she's wearing your wig on his profile picture.
What if that was never your wig? What if it was her wig?
Literally, let it go.
Like, what if that was the wife's wig all along and he just gave it to you and he took it back because now she's asking, babe, that's honey blonde that I wore when we went to Saint-Tropez. Have you seen it? Maybe it was a wig all along. I'm not gonna lie, with men, you never know.
You never know.
know.
He could have just washed it and said, here you go.
Because to be honest, that could be the case. That could have been her wig all along.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he didn't even wash it.
You never know. I do think though, with the wife, like if you were the wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this 22-year-old came up to you and said, I've been talking to your mum for 5 years, I would look at my husband very differently. I'd be like the kids.
Bro,
like,
it's... Fuck those kids. What about me, bitch?
No, but like, I mean, like you're talking to kids.
Oh, yeah, talking to kids. I thought you meant my kids.
Oh, no, our kids, they'll live. They'll be fine.
Yeah, bruh. Oh.
If you found out your man was talking to kids, like...
I really pray that that's never my portion.
Amen.
And
Knock
I
on
really
wood.
pray there's no one that will watching portion, because bruv, to find out your man is a predator is, I can't even bring to words. I can't even bring to words how I will poo and vomit at the same time. Together, out of my mouth and bum cheeks. But yeah, babe, I don't know. It's a hard one. I definitely feel like you need to talk to someone. Maybe I'm not the best person to answer this question because I feel like it involves really, really sensitive things. But I definitely feel like therapy, feel like talking to a professional about this and getting professional help is something that's really, really needed, because yeah, you're older now, you've got over it. Maybe it's more of a vengeful thing, but those things can really change how you look at yourself and how you view life. And I think that chapter in your life definitely needs to be undone, because that's terrible. That's really, really terrible.
Find people your own age.
Huh?
Find people your own age.
Bruv, there's nothing like,
There's so many queer places.
Brother.
Find people your own age.
Brother.
If you want that bottom surgery, get it.
If you want the bottom surgery, get it. And leave those, if you find people that know who you are and like you for you, not someone that's gonna hide you and then pretend that you're this special person, but then hide you in the shadows. Guys, I am really enjoying this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of all the dilemmas. Did I go right? Did I give right advice? Or is there anything that you would change? Let me know in the comment section. And for those who want to tune in next week, we have our WhatsApp community, we have our forums, and we have our Instagram. Hit us up. We hear it. We need some voice notes. Tell us the tea. We need the biscuits. I love you guys. Have an amazing week. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good day. I love you guys. Mwah.